All right, good morning, everybody. Today's a great day. Today is January 22nd. This video is actually being recorded for yesterday, January 20th. I did not have enough time to film my trade recap. After my trade, I had class, unfortunately. Um, yeah, Tuesday, Thursdays for me aren't great right now. We'll just say that for the schedule, but we still got some time to trade, thankfully. That being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Kind of go through what I was thinking, a little bit of bias going into the day, and yeah, let's get running. So pretty much coming into yesterday, I did have a very, I want to say loose bias because I could see a couple different things happening. Number one, on the higher time frame, we were rejecting this 4 hour fair value gap uh, very nicely, which is a good indicator that we could want to be more bullish. We could go, we'd been selling off quite a bit. We could go towards this new week opening gap. We could go towards these highs. We had London Asia highs pretty close. That could become the draw. So we were getting this nice rejection off of this 4 hour, but I was still open to going lower just because of this sheer like how bearish we've been the past few days and week. To go see this external sell side level, which hadn't been hit yet. You can see a little retrace and then move lower, which is actually what I ended up taking a trade off of, and the fact that I was honestly leaning a little bit more bearish just because of that. So we had this hourly fair value gap right here that had not been filled yet, and this is pretty much where we were at price during the open. We had this other hourly fair value gap right here that we were respecting. So it's all like lining up being bearish. Now I know we had this 4 hour. If we had SMT inside this 4 hour, I would 100% have been more bullish. But since we didn't have SMT, I was still leaning a little bit more bearish. So coming into the morning, I was like, all right, well, there could be a couple different things at play here. The first thing would be, all right, we have this 15-minute fair gap that we have not tapped into. We have all these resting lows right here. If we come down, take those lows out, get an inverse higher than target London high, that hourly fair value gap, there might be a long potential. Or if we come up, we come take London high inside the hourly fair value gap, get an inversion lower and displacement lower, then might see shorts. So let me see here. Boom, open, we go higher, we take London high, we put in SMT with ES inside the hourly fair value gap. This for me is looking great for shorts as what I was looking for. Now you get this. So this is where we went wrong. We had an extreme lack of displacement, lack of clean price action, lack of just about everything. There was a couple confluences there. I had my idea. I stuck to what I was gonna do. Um, like when I was formulating my biases in the morning and like trying to figure out what I was looking for. That happened, but your boy got cooked in a short here. So like looking back at this right now, guys, is so bad. This is not what I took here. So I took this short right here. So it was this 1 minute for value gap right here that got inversed off of this candle right here. And oops, that's long. I was not targeting too much, maybe like a 1 to 2, 1 to 1-ish. Where did I put it? I think I had my stop like here. Yep, I did. And then we were targeting this lows right here. So, reason being I took this trade, honestly, yeah, it's like still dumb right now just because like we really didn't have displacement. The only thing I could say that was like in my favor is we had this big bearish candle print, um, which trading inversions, like that's always a good sign when you see a nice strong candle closure like this. Now, I also think I went wrong as well. You see how many times we have like retested this for IGAP to like we came back into it. There's one, two, three, four. Took like 5 candles to inverse this 1 minute, and that is also not a good sign. So if we were to just absolutely just come up, put in the SMT, roll over, V shape, that probably would have been the trade I should have taken. but instead I took the one that we chopped around it a lot, where you can't even see the fair value gap anymore, dude. So took this loss. I actually cut it. Oh, it's not going to show executions. Maybe it will if I go out of replay mode here. Nope, it's not. That's okay. It bugs out a lot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, cut the trade early. That's what I was saying. So I did cut the trade early because we had this other 1 minute for value gap inside of this whole crap barcode, if you would call it. And we ended up inversing that to the upside. So as soon as we inversed that, your boy was out. Trade idea was invalidated. So ended up taking a loss of about $165, I believe. So small loss. It's okay. Try to learn from this, and we move on. We move on to today, and keep it pushing, keep trying to follow my rules and systems, and yeah, boys, like it's about all you can do. So, yep, that's the trade recap from yesterday. Who knows if I'll have another one out today, but that's about all for me. Catch you next one. Peace.